Computer scientist Alan Eustace, who is a senior vice president of Google, accomplished an extraordinary feat by parachuting from a balloon near the top of the stratosphere. His incredible jump broke the world altitude record, surpassing the previous one set by Felix Baumgartner just few years ago. Lifted from an abandoned runway by a helium-filled balloon at dawn, Eustace ascended to an altitude of over 25 miles over a little more than 2 hours. During the ascent, he dangled underneath in a specially designed spacesuit equipped with a sophisticated life support system. His descent took only 15 minutes. Eustace described the experience as amazing and beautiful, being able to witness the darkness of space and layers of atmosphere that he had never seen before. To initiate his fall, he used a small explosive device to detach himself from the balloon, plunging towards the Earth at speeds exceeding the speed of sound, reaching a maximum speed of 822 miles per hour and causing a small sonic boom heard by those on the ground. Despite these incredible velocities, he performed 2 slow backflips before a small parachute corrected his orientation. Eustace's technical team developed a carbon fiber attachment to prevent him from entangling in the main parachute, which he opened about 4.5 minutes into his flight. Safely gliding to a landing approximately 70 miles away from the launch site, he broke the previous altitude record by reaching an officially measured height of 135,890 feet, surpassing Felix Baumgartner's record of 128,100 feet. Unlike Baumgartner's jump, Eustace carried out his ascent without the use of an advanced capsule or extensive sponsorship funds. Working secretly for nearly 3 years, he collaborated with a small group of skilled technologists in spacesuit design, life support systems, and parachute and balloon technology. During his ascent, he had modest GoPro cameras connected to a ground control center using an off-the-shelf radio. While Baumgartner was renowned for his death-defying stunts, Eustace considers himself an engineer with a strong commitment to teamwork. He flies his own Cessna twin-engine jet and is well known in Silicon Valley for his thrill-seeking nature. Eustace's pursuit of this project began in 2011, when he connected with Tabor McCallum from Paragon Space Development Corporation, who helped create a life support system enabling him to breathe pure oxygen in a pressure suit during the ascent and fall. Despite Google's willingness to support the project, Eustace declined their assistance to prevent the jump from becoming a marketing event. James Hayhurst, the director of competition at the United States Parachute Association, deemed Eustace's venture as legitimate science, believing it opens up opportunities for common people to experience the edge of space. Eustace's love for space and spaceflight developed during his upbringing in Orlando, Florida, in the 1960s and 1970s. He recalls his family piling into a station wagon to witness every launch from Cape Canaveral. Prior to joining Google in 2002, Eustace worked as a computer hardware designer at Digital Equipment Corporation for 15 years, utilizing his background as an experienced aircraft pilot and parachutist. Throughout the 3-year development phase, Eustace's technical team continually designed and redesigned various components of his parachute and life support system to address unexpected technical challenges. For instance, they discovered that controlling the suit required opposite movements compared to those of a conventional parachutist. Additionally, they had to address the challenge of keeping Eustace sufficiently cool at the high altitudes of the stratosphere, where the lack of atmosphere prevented heat dissipation. By making elaborate design modifications to maintain dry air in his helmet and prevent fogging of the faceplate, they ensured he wouldn't overheat. During the ascent, Eustace minimized movements, even using slight leg motions to acknowledge communications from ground controllers observing him through a camera mounted above his suit.